Pyramid. Today's special guests are Loretta Swit and Peter Bonerz. And now, here is your host, Dick Clark.
Hello there, and welcome to the $20,000 Pyramid. That was the voice of Bob Clayton, bringing us on the air. A couple of Cracker Jack players with us today. Loretta Swit, whenever you're not with MASH, you're here. I mean, this is
That's true.
Your day job, or whatever you call it.
Hello, Dick Clark.
You've been all over the world lately.
Yes, I've been having a wonderful
Were you
time.
vacationing or working?
Sort of half and half. I mean, I wasn't shooting a film, but I was doing some representation from MASH. But I've gone to Manila and Bangkok and Australia, New Zealand.
Stop with this. You're making me
Oh,
jealous.
it's wonderful.
I'm glad you had a chance to stop by and visit with us. Say hello to your partner. He's a graduate student. His name is Dwayne Tannenbaum. And what are you graduate studenting?
In American history, and I also teach part-time at Barnard College.
You teach and study.
Yep.
We wish you much good luck here, sir.
Thank you.
Peter, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Do you know your partner?
We just met now, Barbara.
Her name is Barbara Lieberman. Barbara, what are you trying for now? You've been around here for a while.
$15,000.
And you have won?
$850.
And when you're not here, what do you do?
I'm a mother, a housewife, and a partner in a collection agency.
I don't think you have enough to do. Peter, welcome back one more time. We're happy to have you here. We're going to start with the other team since we have the new player over there. Dwayne, take a look at these, and Loretta will pull one out of the bunch for you.
Sounds good.
We have the lean look, no overhead, nothing lasts forever on the go. Let us spray. The play's the thing. When the 7 comes up, it's a possible bonus. And Loretta, what do you like?
The lean look.
All right, let's see what it has here. You are to describe for Dwayne these things that are long and thin. Things that are long and thin. You've got 30 seconds as usual. You make the mistakes, the little bird rings out like that. If you give the essence of the answer, read one of the words. Stand by for things that are long and thin. Ready? Go.
Oh, this is the animal with the long,
Giraffe.
thin neck. And this is someone who poses.
A model.
And what you walk on these...
Stilts.
Yes. And the president of our country, the 16th president of
Abraham
our country.
Lincoln.
And this is what they... javelin, another name for
Spear.
javelin. And this is a cold, frozen piece of snow.
Iceberg.
No, little thing that hangs from the
Icicle.
roof. And this is the green vegetable, long green vegetable.
Celery.
No.
Rhubarb. Squash.
Okay, good try. 6 out of 7. Good start. Peter, please.
The play is the thing.
The play is the thing is the choice, and we have no 7 there. I'm still looking. Could play in the next game, too. Barbara, he's going to describe these things associated with the theater. Things associated with the theater. Ready? Go.
What you walk down.
The aisle.
An award for the best play, best
Tony.
actor. Right. Where you buy your tickets.
The box office.
Right. What you shout.
Hooray.
Another word.
Bravo.
Right. He wrote Plaza Suite.
Neil Simon.
What the actors take at the end
Bow.
of
Curtain call.
Right. And somebody who writes notices, writes reviews.
The critic.
Right.
There it is, a perfect score. All right, Peter and Barbara have a 1-point lead at the moment, and we'll switch back to Dwayne to get his first choice here. What would you like, sir?
Try no overhead, please.
No overhead is the choice. You are to describe to your partner these things that are topless. These things are topless. It isn't as racy as it sounds, as I might add as I look over the list. All right, stand by. Ready? Go.
A woman in the sea, half woman, half
man. Oh, mermaid.
Mm-hmm. Smoke goes up the
Chimney.
In Playboy, she's right in the middle.
The centerfold.
Birds live in a
Nest.
Statue with no arms.
Oh,
Roman
Venus de Milo.
Horses outdoors are kept in a
stable, a barn.
Outdoors. They're in-
a ranch.
there's a fence around them. They're kept in a
corral.
Skip it. He slew Goliath.
David.
Very good. You got them all that time. Congratulations. Barbara, you have nothing lasts forever on the go, and let us spray.
On the go.
On the go is the choice. Peter, she is going to describe for you these things that start with the letters G-O. These things start with the letters G-O. Ready? Go.
It's a game you play.
Golf.
Right. Not bad, but...
Good.
Right. James Bond, villain.
Goldfinger.
Right. If you're not ugly, you're beautiful, you're...
Gorgeous.
Right. Another word for duck, kind of duck.
Goose.
Right. The person in hockey who stands in front of
Goalie.
the net. Right. Person who, it's an animal that burrows under the
Gopher.
ground. Right.
Another perfect score.
I thought I was pretty up on that one.
Goose is my favorite.
Peter and Barbara, I should point out with a score of 14, if you do it one more time, not only does that make you look real good, but you win $1,000. The score is 14-13. That means, Loretta, your team's behind by a point, so you get a choice of the last two.
Loretta will try Nothing Lasts Forever.
All right, please describe for you. Come on. Well, here's a chance, Dwayne, for you to pick up $500 bonus if you can get them all. Loretta, describe for him these things that wear out. These things wear out. Ready? Go.
This around your
Collar.
shirt. And what you press to stop the car.
Brake.
And this is inside the car also what makes it run.
The motor, the engine. Gasoline,
No,
wheels.
the little things. Or flashlight.
Batteries.
And, thank you, you say.
You're welcome.
And, not the Atlantic, but the...
Pacific Ocean.
And another word, where baby sucks it.
Pacifier.
And this is, you light a...
Cigarette match.
No, on the...
Oh, too bad, folks. Barbara, my dear, the moment has arisen, is here, whatever the right word is.
Okay.
Score is 18-13. All you need is 19 to win this thing. However, as I pointed out a moment ago, if you can go ahead and get 21 points, you'll pick up $1,000 extra. That'll take you up to 1,850. You have the screen. Does that mean
Yes,
you're
I
going to
wanna
do the
hear.
thing? Peter, she is going to describe for you these things that spray, exactly like the title of the category. That is spray, things that spray. The winning number is 19. Go on and get a bonus if you can. The most important thing is to win the game, so if you want to skip one, that might be safer to do if you feel like it. 19's the win, 21's the bonus. Things that spray. Ready? Go.
You put on under your arm.
Deodorant.
Right. A tube.
Sneeze.
Right. On the end of a hose, you have
A nozzle.
Right. You water your lawn with it. It goes back and forth.
A sprinkler.
Right. It's old. In Yellowstone Park, they have these
Geyser.
things. Right. You shoot it.
A revolver, a
with-
gun, a
with
pistol.
H2O in it. If children shoot
A
it.
squirt gun. Squirt gun.
No, children shoot it. It's,
A water pistol.
Right. A water
Gun.
Right.
All right, folks, you've got yourselves a win, but no bonus. 1 point short of a bonus. Dwayne, we have a consolation gift for you. Barbara, please come to the winner's circle. We'll try for $15,000. You're not going to forget about the hands. We're getting Barbara all loose here and have her pound her hands together and all. You won't use your hands. Andy is 8 and Alex is 5, and they're going to jump out of their bird. If you win this thing here, you'll go for $15,000. Let me remind you, Peter, if you hear me mumble in the background, would you like to go on? What I'm doing is watching the clock, something you can't see. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Good luck for $15,000. Here's your first subject. Go.
Walter Cronkite, John
Use
Chancellor.
We'll take it.
Cigars, cigarettes.
Things you smoke.
Would you like another beer?
What a bartender would say.
Suits of armor, policemen,
Uniforms.
insurance policies,
Things that cover you. Things that protect you.
coins, glasses of beer, statues,
Coins. Things you collect.
pimples,
Things you break. Things that break
coins,
out.
a nickel,
Things made of metal. Things made of
Venus
copper.
de Milo.
Things with no arms.
Move ahead.
Next, please.
Records.
Things that are grooved.
Good. Going back now. A statue. A nickel.
Things that are still. Things that are with buffalo.
Glass of beer.
Things with
Glass of beer and a pen. A pin.
and things with heads.
A pin. Why didn't I think of that?
I was praying. I'm saying, man, they got something like 37 seconds there. You're midway in there. You want to see what you did? That's almost a pretty picture.
Done.
All right, Andy and Alex, maybe she'll get another chance on the next go-round. 2, 3, 450, total of $1,300.
What was that?
All right, we have one contestant trying for $20,000 this time. Barbara, you and Loretta, if you can put it together, all will go well.
We're
You do
trying
look
to.
like Tony Tennille a little bit.
That's what everybody tells me.
You are a very pretty lady, and so
Thank
is
you.
she. We wish you continued good luck. By the way, Loretta, your buddy Mike Farrell's going to stop by one of these days and
Oh,
take one
good.
of the chairs, along with some other
good
folks.
player.
Tony Randall and Elaine Joyce will be in. Dick Cavett returns, and many, many others. Peter, your partner's name is Judy Myers. Judy,
Joanna Myers.
I beg
Jody
your
Myers.
pardon?
Jody.
Jody.
Yeah.
And Miss Reddit. What do you do, Jody?
I'm an export sales correspondent.
An export salesman. I don't know any more now than I knew 3 minutes ago.
Sends letters to salesmen who live in other places.
Is that really?
It's between the salesman and placing the order in the factory and getting out of the factory and exporting it overseas.
All right, fair enough. I'll believe whatever you tell me, Jody, at this point. Peter, your show, the Bob Newhart Show, now goes into syndication, but you play a Frenchman in
Yeah, we did a movie for television called The Bastard. It's a part of a...
You might explain what that's about, since somebody probably said, what do you say, Martha? What?
It follows a young man from his birth in France through the American Revolution.
And when will it be seen, sir?
Because it's being sold to individual stations, it'll be shown sometime this summer. So June, July, August, somewhere in there.
We'll look for it. The
we'll all
title's
get a
easy
chance
to remember.
see it. And I play a Frenchman.
Sir?
I play a Frenchman with the accent and...
Very nice. Please take a look. I can't do that stuff. Take a look over here, Peter. We're going to start you off in a moment. We don't have a 7 this time. We have the top man. Irish eyes are smiling. Open house. Toys in the attic. On the edge. The rich... What's with the mouth? The rich get richer. Which one would you like, sir?
Sure, and we'll take the Irish eyes are smiling.
Switches from a Frenchman to an Irishman. These are things that are Irish. Describe these things that are Irish. Ready? Go.
Green, it's like lettuce, but it's not.
Shamrock,
And
four-leaf clover.
corned beef and
Cabbage.
a rock. It's you
Morning
kiss
Stone.
it, right. A tavern in Ireland.
A bar. A
Small
pub.
word, right. An Irish, it's a dance.
Jig.
Accent.
Irish brogue.
Right. It's
Too bad. 5 out of 7 then.
coffee. I couldn't say coffee.
Loretta Swit, which one of these strikes your fancy?
We like open house.
Open house. All right. Barbara, she's going to describe these things that have an opening. Things that have an opening. Ready? Go.
Okay, this.
Your ear.
And what you play is an
Flute.
instrument. And this is not spaghetti, but...
Macaroni.
And this is another big instrument. Boo, boo,
Tuba.
boo, boo. And what you put the thing to
Keyhole.
light you're lighting a light bulb. You put the plug in it.
socket.
And this is not a chain, but the little round
Locket.
things. Little round things would be
loop.
a string of
Pearls.
what kind? What's another word for pearl?
Another word for pearl. A string of pearls.
Oh, go on.
Look at that. It's all tied up 5 and 5.
Couldn't think of how else to say bead.
Jody,
Toys in the attic.
please describe for Peter these things you find in an attic. These things are found in an attic. Ready? Go.
A dressing, a long dress.
A gown.
Okay. A toy that a girl plays with. It's a little...
A doll.
Right. An elephant has a...
Tusk. A trunk.
Nose. Okay. Particles of...
Dust.
Okay. You keep pictures in this.
Album.
Okay. It's an umbrella for sun.
Parasol.
Okay. It's to remember where you've been. You buy
Diary.
these- No, when you go on a trip, you bring these back with you. It's a French
Travel
word.
folders.
French word. You come back.
Memorabilia. No. Souvenir.
It's a French word, Peter, you know.
Oh, I was into Irish.
I'm teasing you, having played a Frenchman. All right, it's 11 to 5. Barbara,
The top man, please.
please describe for your partner these top jobs. These are top jobs. Ready? Go.
The head of the school. Is
As dean.
no, an elementary
principal.
school, right. The head of the restaurant. He seats you as the...
As maitre d'.
Right. Not a sheriff, but a deputy. in the West.
Sheriff.
Not a sheriff. Skip it. Not a corporal, but a...
General.
No, lower than that.
Sergeant.
Right. He owns the building that you live in. He's your...
He
collects the
landlord.
rent. Right.
All right, ladies, you got to do a little catching up there.
Marshall.
11-9, Barbara and Loretta have the choice of On the Edge, and the rich get richer. After they tell me which one they want, please tell me how you want to play it.
The rich get richer, and
right.
I will give.
All right. Loretta, she's going to describe for you these things that are rich. Things that are rich. Ready? Go.
Okay, not vanilla, but...
Chocolate.
Right. He was ex-governor of New York. The very
Fiorello.
rich man. No, the governor,
Rockefeller.
Right. It's sticky, like
Kathy.
fudge. No, sweet. You pour it over...
Syrup.
No, skip it. Everything he touched turned to gold.
Midas.
Right. It's like this. It's smooth, a jacket or a dress, black.
Silk.
No,
black.
It's a horse, national.
Velvet.
Right.
Very good shot there, but ladies, that's not enough. You got it. I'm just sit here. Barbara, my dear, 13 to 11 isn't going to hold up for you unless Jody has awful luck and we don't anybody wish her that. How do you want to play it?
I'll give.
All right. You need, 14 points, 3 correct answers to pull this thing out and try for the $10,000. And you are to describe for your partner these things that have a rim, R-I-M, a rim. Things that have a rim, and they need 14. Ready? Go.
A flying.
Frisbee.
No, cup and...
Saucer.
Okay. A swimming...
Pool.
Okay. One glass
No, monocle,
here.
monocle,
Right.
monocle.
That's it. You got it. Congratulations, Jody. You scared me for a minute. Barbara, you can go home to Andy and Alex with $1,300 and they'll buy a lot of goodies.
It was a lot of fun.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
How are you going to play this thing?
He'll give me.
All right, let's go over there and see if we can take you for $10,000. Suddenly I just realized, there's no secret we tape record our shows ahead of time, and sometimes it's a long time in front. And I'll be wandering around the house watching and say, yeah, that show is easy. I know all those answers. Yeah, and I'm playing away, and then I suddenly realized that I knew all the answers from having done the show. But in any case, has it been easy so far?
I guess. I'm here.
You gotta relax a little bit. Oh, your hands are so cold. Just get some blood in there, my golly. You ready?
Yep.
Let's do it. Peter, what's with this?
Okay.
Here is your first subject. Go.
Samovars, Eisenstein movies.
Russian things.
Hello. Yeah, right. Good. Gone with the Wind, The Misfits.
Marilyn Monroe movies. Clark Cable movies.
Yes, good. Bow ties.
Things
2
around
pieces
your
of
neck.
paper.
Things that you tie. Things that are cut.
Your
Things
hair.
that you wrap.
Your fingernails.
Things you cut.
A bow tie. Move on to the next one, please. Hams.
Baked.
Sick people.
Things you visit.
Virginia hams.
Baked.
Sick
Cured.
people.
Right.
Trees. Banks.
Things you plant.
Did you get the last one?
What was it? I'm sorry. Plant. Grow.
Trees. And banks.
And banks and rivers.
The slow.
Money banks.
Depot.
Libraries, Bob Clayton
Libraries,
suggests.
right.
Libraries, trees, banks,
families.
rivers,
I'm sorry.
oak trees. I don't know why that would
Nervous
help.
system. Branches.
Branches.
Branches?
Branches?
And things you clip. Oh,
Yeah.
well. That was-
Hedges. Anybody else think of anything you clip? Coupons.
See, I only clip bow ties.
Yeah. You're a cheater. You don't get there and do the whole number. Jody, you have $250. The game will continue right after this.
Now New Zealand.
Oh, yeah. 250 more than I came in.
They're up next. Stay tuned.
Where were all those places you went?
Manila, the Philippines, and Bangkok, Thailand, where they say hello.
How long were you gone?
Altogether, I don't know, it was 2 weeks in New Zealand and about a week in Sydney in Australia, and then another week and a half to the other places. Hong Kong was wonderful.
Glad you're here. Peter, we're going to rejoin here again tomorrow, and in the meantime, Jody, you'll relax, right?
Yes.
So, promise. See you tomorrow.
Today's consolation prizes are La Machine by Moulinex, the food preparation system from France, like having a professional chef right at your side, and a 45-piece dinnerware service from Artisan, durable, attractive, contemporary melamine, a complete indoor-outdoor dinnerware set by Artisan, plus handy table dispensers of Subi honey, great for sweetening and topping. Discover the natural goodness of Subi. Also, rice-a-roni, the side dish. It's so quick, so easy. Saute and simmer to flavor perfection. Rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat. And a delicious Gold Star ham by Armour. Filet of ham so good, the only thing you'll throw away is the can. Golden Star ham by Armour. And new improved Breck shampoo. See, feel, and smell what new Breck does for your hair.